everyone, and welcome to our game of the week. The energy today just feels different in here. We've been building toward this game. This is one both teams have had circled in the schedule since the start of the season. Return starts from inside the 5. The Bears offense comes on the field first today. Here we go, Kirk. All the emotion in this stadium. Which side is going to handle that better today?
Chris, we had a chance to visit both these teams. And one of the things that we saw, the clock's ticking down all year for this game, this day. Now they get their chance.
Breaking free at the 35. They can't slow him down. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
All the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And he knocks through the PAT. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So TCU's offense comes out for their first possession today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
You'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Running game is working. He'll stick with it on first down. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills, and some are two-a-days.
Oh, that one's picked off. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Again, makes it second and medium. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Now it's second down here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To throw, it's Hawkins. Receiver makes the grab. Breaking free at the 35. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag on the field. This might be coming back. So that huge scoring play is wiped away by the penalty. Potentially a monumental call in this game. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
And the Bears trying to cash in here in the red zone. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
The Bears are moving quickly down the field.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And then first down, right back to the running game. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback from the start of the 25. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught quickly.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Running back with the football. Oh, what a move. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. It's press coverage now from these DBs. And they'll run it with the draw play. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down. And now it's a 4th down coming up. And the Horned Frogs bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Scanning the field. It's Hawkins. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And he's got it down there inside the 35. 4 set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Pressure is coming. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the Bears come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught near the goal line. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Hold it. Offense.
Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. The Bears will line up now. It's 1st and goal. The quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time. This will be a challenge now. 2nd and goal, back at the 13. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. The pass rush closing in. Slides to avoid the big hit.
I love to see this by this quarterback. Instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Now it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. 1st down here for this offense. And they hand it off to the back. And just a short gain this time. We're able to get him down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. And Kirk Baylor has the lead here. And as we reach the end of 1, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Downfield shot, ball is incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Ball handed off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Horned Frogs looking to run some tempo here. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He flips it to the back across the middle. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Horned Frogs looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there. The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a 4th down decision coming up. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he knocks it right through the uprights.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
TCU 3.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Baylor offense back out on the field. The last possession, they settled for a field goal, but really worked on the clock. Let's see if they can do that again with the lead. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll run it here. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Running back has it on a screen now. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the 1st down marker. And the Bears will line up to punt it away. And the punt marked down about the 30. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Brings up 2nd down.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver makes the catch. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
He stopped, but he gets a first down. And the Horned Frogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And looking to throw now on first down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick catch. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Finds just enough space and makes the first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Trying to run, it's Palmer. Oh, look at the quick cut. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he scores. Touchdown, TCU. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
So here comes the Baylor offense out of the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. The Bears are in the red zone. And now the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Bears. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And the returner being brought down. And the TCU offense takes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Making people miss. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. The Horned Frogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And he cannot hold on to the ball. That's going to bring up fourth down. And the Horned Frogs will have to punt this one away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here. We'll see at the defense. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Touchdown, Baylor. Made the defense look slow that time.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner choosing to field this one. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. On 1st and 10, looking to throw, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Here's the second down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a quick grab. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yard.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. And the Horned Frogs will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Heads up, the offense now operating in the red zone. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Incomplete, very lucky to avoid an interception there. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That's reeled in. It's Braves. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaking free at the 35. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold, offense.
So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. And the Bears will kick this away to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And they get the second half started with their running play. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The Horned Frogs come up to the line in the hurry-up. Press coverage now from the secondary. Looking to pass here on second down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Can he make it to the marker? And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Horned Frogs look to keep this drive moving. Here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's fourth down. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And he's got it from 55 yards away and never in doubt. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. The pocket breaking down. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. Second down play coming up. They'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Bears begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And, in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Pass is caught. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Dropping back. It's Hawkins. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Seventh play of the drive coming up. They look to throw it here on second down. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. And the Bears will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves left out of the pocket. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
False start.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down after that previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. It's going to bring up the third down play.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Bears. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. And they'll give it to the back. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Snags a quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Caught for the completion. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. And And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And the Horned Frogs pick up enough to get a first down there. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Breaks. He's got room looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And it's intercepted on a desperation throw here. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. But just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. And the Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That ball snagged for a completion. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. He's got some room and some blockers here. At the 20, at the 10 now. Touchdown, Baylor. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner is brought down. TCU offense takes the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. He's going to take off. In the clear of the 25. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. First down and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. And the Horned Frogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Grab near the sticks. It's Graves. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And the defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. Fourth down coming up. The Bears will line up to kick it away. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quick throw to the left, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. That sack sets up a third down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. On the run here. Lets it go. On fourth down, a short toss to the running back. Defense makes the stop after the completion. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And now the running back's got it again. Tackle made after just a short gain. And the Bears are in the red zone now. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. A solid run, good for first down yardage. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Can he get there on the ground? The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football, Kirk. You walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.